Hey everyone, welcome back to All Adventures Great and Small. I'm here today with something that I'm really excited to show you guys. So this box, it says CRKT on it, of course. It says Ritter RSK MK5. And the Ritter RSK MK5 is a tiny little knife that was put out originally from a guy named Doug Ritter. His philosophy was that if it isn't with you, it can't save you. And so he kind of developed this tiny compact knife, and then it came in a small tin that you could then build a survival kit around that knife, using the knife as kind of the principal item in it, and then you add other small items. The reason why I got interested in these is at one point in time I was a flight paramedic and worked on a medevac helicopter, and while I was based in a city, we did a lot of rural flying over very distant areas from any help. And so we knew if we ended up in a situation where we had to land or had some sort of problem, you know, we could definitely be spending a night or two outside, or at least a few critical hours before somebody finds us, and it's going to be cold, you know, and whatever you don't have on you when you're, or whatever you have on you when you're in that type of situation is really all you're going to have, you know, in most circumstances if you're evacuating the aircraft quickly. So it led me to look for tiny first aid kits or tiny survival kits, tiny everything that could kind of fit on my person. Even though we're in a medevac helicopter with a ton of medical supplies and a ton of survival supplies, we kind of always knew that stuff was going to stay in the aircraft. It just wouldn't be realistic for us to get it out. So this was small enough it could fit in my pocket. I did usually keep this then wrapped inside of a dry bag, along with an emergency blanket, but I wanted to go through what I've put in this so you can see it. So first thing off here on the top is this is a tiny little fishing kit, and this one just simply has 2 hooks and some fishing line. That's it. So no sinkers, no bobbers, nothing else, no bait, just a tiny little, some hooks, and that's it. Next up would be a compass, okay? Very simple, just a little button compass. And then here is a fire starting wheel, okay? And this particular one I believe is from SOL brand, okay? This is a whistle, and this is a titanium-based, super lightweight one, does have the lanyard on there. You want the lanyard on there because you're gonna put this around your neck and have that available. Next up is going to be the knife. Now, I mentioned Doug Ritter's name and then CRKT. I guess CRKT did a co-branded one, and so they had this knife for a bit. But here is the knife itself. Comes in a nice little Kydex sheath, and then here's your knife. All right, now on these style knives, this blade is maybe, 2 fingers, and the handle is pretty much the same. So when you're holding this, you rely on this paracord. So you grip it like this, and then the paracord wraps in and you pull it tight, and then you got a nice grip. It's actually surprisingly strong. So that's the little blade, okay? Next up is a little reflective mirror, okay? And these are all items I just put together for my kit to make it easy. This is a little bit of duct tape, and it's just folded over onto itself, okay? And then this is a couple fire starting, little pieces of, stuff to kind of help it go. I forget which brand these are. I think these are from SOL as well, but it's just like a felt, kind of high density felt, fire starting material. This is a little pack of matches. And then last but not least is a folded up piece of foil, something that can help you cook or hold a little bit of water, in sort of a variety of uses. My goal here was not necessarily to go through each item and explain why and give you a rationale and all that. That can be for another video, but this is what's inside of this kit and what I carried in it. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, feel free to leave it, but my hope is this gives you ideas for what you can build into one of these. You can still find these on eBay. I've also found them on Amazon. I'm not sure if they're actually made by Doug Ritter still, or if they're sort of knockoffs taking the style of the blade. But I do see the CRKT ones and also the Doug Ritter branded one. I typically have seen them on eBay. But thanks so much for watching. If you have comments or questions, please leave them below. And if this video is helpful to you, please subscribe, as I will be posting more videos of similar nature. All right, thanks so much.